Welcome, outsider. Welcome to Oasis. You have no idea how overjoyed I am to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but he has made an exception.
Okay, and why did he make an exception for me? Alright. Yeah, I've never seen any place like this.
No, I suppose you haven't. In fact, few who live outside of Oasis have. Everything you see around you, from the tallest tree to the smallest blade of grass, is a gift from him.
Who is him?
He is the one who grows. He is the one who gives, and he is the one who guides. No one speaks his name out of reverence for his majesty. Thanks to him, the tree minders have a home. I would have preferred that he made the introduction, but I understand your hesitation. The Great One is a god tree. A living, breathing, speaking god tree. The tree minders are blessed to have this being watch over us.
Okay, a god tree.
Is it so strange to care for one's home and keep it safe from those who would seek to exploit it? He gives to us, so we give back to him. It's an arrangement that's worked well for almost 2 decades. We shun technology and embrace nature. That's the life of a tree minder.
Is this where, yeah. That's that's a good point. These are the obnoxious vegans who just want to push veganism on us. Yeah. Okay. Shun technology. Yeah, let's go straight for the weapons.
Sadly, the Wasteland is a hostile place, and sometimes we're forced to defend ourselves against it. If that means fighting with manufactured weapons, then so be it. Had he not asked to see you, you never would have gotten this close to the gates.
Right, I think I would have, but go on.
Yes, indeed it does. Sorry, I don't speak to outsiders very often, and I tend to get lost in conversation. As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the first outsider to do so in a very long time. Yes, person. To meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification. Once that's complete, you'll be able to speak to him. Whenever you're ready, we may begin.
Wait, yeah, I don't remember the ceremony. I don't remember this being a thing. Yeah, hang on, you never said anything about that.
There's no reason to be alarmed. All that must be done is you must drink the sap from the basin here in the pavilion. The sap will purify your mind and body of anything harmful that could possibly hurt him.
Alright, whatever.
Very good. Take your place in front of the basin, and let's begin.
Alright, let's go on the drug trip. Come on.
You must drink from the basin if you wish to meet him.
Alright, let's do it. Everybody's staring at us. Not creepy at all.
We will now recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
I bid you depart, agents of destruction, through the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And, diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his verdure.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
Verdure, huh? That's an interesting word. I don't know what that means exactly. Verdure. I'm gonna have to look that up. Well, this rock looks suspicious. Damp cave. Okay. Keep that in mind. Alright, let's talk to God.
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I must be dreaming.
I wish I was too. Then me and Herbert could be the best of friends and live side by side. He's the tree, see? We're old pals, the best of buddies. And we know each other, inside and out. Literally. Well, his name's really Bob. I think it's funny to call him Herbert, but I don't think he thinks it's that funny.
Yeah, this is a hard one, because it's up to... I know he's about to ask me to kill him. But he is good. It is a good thing. So it's a hard decision. I just want to hear what he has to say.
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head. Sunk his roots right in there, you know? Well, eventually, he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside.
Yeah, how on earth did that even happen?
It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people. I think it was called Mariposa. We were pretty deep inside, and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo. Right when we were about to leave, I think we were attacked. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff.
Alright, so what do you want exactly?
Yes, I do. Or, I guess, we do. Me and Bob, that is. I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me?
Yes, be crass about it.
Completely serious. You'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now. Rooted right into the ground. Only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a god.
Yeah, why don't you just kill yourself?
Now, how exactly am I supposed to do that? I can barely move anymore. Thanks to Bob, I'm obviously not going to be doing anything for a very long time. How to put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some. It's hard to tell where everything is, but it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it? Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart. Oh, no, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang. They usually don't understand a word I say, but I'll make them come around.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very reassuring.
Of all the Wastelanders I had to bump into, it has to be one with a conscience. Let's keep it an open invitation then. I don't want to wait until the next person visits. It could be years. Just think about it, okay?
Right, yeah, I'll think about it. I want to go talk to everybody else.
No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert, 'cause I think it's pretty funny. But I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold.
Harold, okay, right. I was trying to remember his name, but I just could not think of it. Okay, let's go talk to everybody else. Yeah. Yeah, I think having your insides spread around to the root system of a tree is probably not a good thing. I think ultimately I want to kill him. I think that's the more humane way to go, but I want to see what everybody's got to say. Speaking of which, nobody is here. Okay, where's everybody at? Come on. Is it too late at night? Yeah, that's why. Everybody's sleeping.
It's very nice to meet you, outsider. I'm Branch Tender Linden. I was found dying in the wastes not far from here by a trader caravan. They knew about this place and brought me to Bloomseer Poplar. She nursed me back to health, and I've stayed ever since.
Yeah, dying. What happened?
I was a Brotherhood of Steel outcast. We had a deep patrol out here looking for some tech, and they got jumped by some Deathclaws. They shredded everyone else and left me bleeding to death. If it wasn't for Oasis and Bloomseer Poplar, I'd be dead right now. Honestly, I've never seen anything like this place. It's beautiful. It's a shame only a few people will ever get to see it.
Yeah, that's a shame.
I sort of fell into it, I guess. I woke up here and I just stayed. After a while, I became one of them.
Yeah, that is the argument. I mean, I don't know. I don't know for sure. I mean, I guess you'd assume so, but I don't know for sure that he's the only reason the trees are still around. Like, even if you destroy his tree, Is it going to destroy the rest of the forest? I don't know. I would assume yes. So it is a hard decision.
There isn't much more to the story. Well, I'm not so sure the Great One is a god. I mean, I don't believe in that sort of thing. However, I am beginning to realize he's special. Something greater than any of the creatures in the Wasteland. Oasis is located near what used to be an old mining town before the bombs fell. But when the attack started about 200 years ago, many people took shelter in the natural caves that dotted the area. The old gate that stands at the mouth of Oasis Cave is the last piece of architecture from those days.
Okay, well, he's a nice guy.
Farewell.
Very forthcoming. Oh, let's talk to the little girl.
Cast aside your bits of technology and marvel at his miracles, outsider. So you're the outsider, huh? You seem nice to me.
Yeah, how did you get here?
I was born here, silly.
Okay.
Just get born, I guess. You're funny. Oh, you mean Harold? He's really nice. Sometimes when I get really lonely, I go into the grove and talk to him. Sometimes I even curl up all cozy-like and sleep next to his root after I have a bad dream. I tell him what I'm scared of, and he tells me what he's scared of. It makes me feel better knowing I'm not the only one.
Oh, we got a child at heart option. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. That's otherwise, if it didn't destroy the forest, it wouldn't really be too big of a decision, really. And yeah, you're not going to find any other example of a mutation that would grow a forest around you. I don't know. I'm gonna see what everybody has to say. I just feel deep down like it's better to kill him, but maybe I'll do it differently. Maybe I won't. We'll see what happens. Yeah, maybe if you tell me what Harold is scared of, I won't be scared either.
Aw, I never knew an outsider could be scared of anything. Harold told me that he's scared of fire. If fire ever got on him, it would burn him and Bob until they were all gone. That's why we keep the fires far away from him.
Interesting. So he doesn't want to be burned to death. I understand that.
That's okay. I like to... Sometimes... My parents told me never to go past the old gate. There are monsters in there.
Alright. Yeah, you notice the water's all irradiated still. So it's not like it's perfect trees. It's all irradiated trees. Still interesting, though. Okay.
Oh, this place is wonderful, isn't it? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Bloomseer Poplar, soothsayer and healer of Oasis. It brings me great honor to welcome you. I was the third one to arrive here in Oasis. Tree Father Birch was a bit wary at first, but Leaf Mother Laurel convinced him to let me stay. If she hadn't been around, I doubt Birch would have ever let me stay here. After a while, they taught me their ways, and together we developed the ceremony of purification that you undertook.
Yeah, it's interesting. This whole community is not that old, since she's the third one ever here, and they're still alive. So it can't be more than 40, 50 years old.
My father was a healer like myself. He had the most curious books I would read about trees and plants and their medicinal properties. Many years later, I heard a rumor about a place such as this. I spent a decade in search of it. I've been in this wonderful place for over 15 years now.
All right, take that back. 15 years, so it couldn't have been much longer than that if she's the third one. So in 15 years... Oh, he got rooted here 20 years ago. So in 20 years, they've managed to make a whole religion around him. Okay.
He's not my god. He's everyone's god. You, me, everyone. This place isn't meant just for the tree minders. It's for all mankind.
Right, let's say, I agree.
Oh, if only Tree Father Birch saw it as you do. Of everyone, he's been here the longest. You'd think he'd realize that this place won't remain a secret forever. The caravans know about it, and you found it. How long before someone comes to take this place by force? No, I say allow this place to grow, and that issue becomes moot.
All right.
In what we call the Harvest Month, the Great One creates seeds among his branches within seed pods. At the end of this time, the pods open and the seeds are carried quite easily upon the wind. It's quite beautiful. Wherever the seeds take purchase, they grow into trees, plants, grass, or all manner of wonderful things.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, that's why I think if it's seeds being carried into the wind planting trees, then they shouldn't all be connected to him.
Be wary of the water in the caves. I fear they still carry the sting of radiation from the bombs.
Yeah, and this cult is like 5 people. I mean, I guess that's how it goes when you have an insular group of only a few people. They just come up with some shit.
Cast aside your bits of technology and marvel at his miracles outside.
You doing okay?
Hello, outsider. It's very nice to... Yes, what can I do for you on this beautiful day?
Yeah, that's true. The separate plants might not have any seeds. They might not germinate, or I don't know the exact word for it, but yeah, it might be just him that can create new trees. Gangster, yes. She's ready for a fight.
I had to accept the ideals of Tree Father Birch and cast away my dependence on technology. He is the Great One, the Tree Father of Tree Fathers. There is no greater being in the world than he. I've dedicated my life to protecting this place from the outside world, and I will never fail in that duty. I was brought here by his will. I heard his calling, and I followed. I believe only a few are worthy enough to find this place, and I'm honored to be among them. That's why I dread the day Oasis overgrows its boundaries.
Okay, here we go. We got a speech option. Pollination between plant production. Grass has maybe a 3-year lifespan a lot of times. Interesting. I wish my grass would just die. I hate having grass. I gotta cut it every week, otherwise it grows insanely fast. Yes, it would be dangerous letting the Wasteland know where it is. Stop being so selfish, or I don't see that it matters much. Oasis is off the beaten path. Okay.
I suppose so, but you found it. How many others will stumble across Oasis? Will they be friendly? I'm worried, outsider. I'm truly worried.
She just found it by random happenstance like me, I guess. She said she heard his call, but I don't believe that.
And I'm telling you, You've got it all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the Wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it.
Okay, it's like...
I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best for Oasis. After all, he chose you, and he would never want to put us in harm's way.
Yeah, let's see what we can say to him. He's not a god, his name's Harold.
Oh, he's testing you now, just like he tested us. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry. You'll soon see things as I do.
Yes, did you know... Let's say, are you aware that he wants to die?
Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some time now, and I think I know what he's trying to tell us. The Great One's influence is growing, and soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him.
Yeah, and what can I do?
If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask of you, outsider. Nothing more, nothing less.
How does he know this? Honestly, how does he know that?
I love Birch, but sometimes I think he doesn't see the big picture. The spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great miracle, a benefit meant for the entire Wasteland.
Yeah, why don't any of you listen to what he says?
Of course we do. He yearns to share his miracles with the whole world, to give the gift of life back to the dead Wasteland. It's upsetting him to no end, but Birch can't see the pain it's causing. But now that you're here, I have a feeling the winds are about to change.
Yeah, somehow I guess spirit putting the sap on his heart will stop it from spreading, but it won't kill him. I don't know how he comes to that conclusion. I guess he's a super gardener. Because I don't know how you would find that out. What do you want?
I heard what my husband wanted you to do. What I propose is an alternative. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will assist him in making his influence increase. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades. Just imagine how glorious that would be.
Laurel's liniment. Liniment, another interesting word to use. You know, I'm kind of tempted to use the liniment. See what this guy's got to
There's
say.
nowhere like this left in the world anymore, eh, outsider? Branch tender Cypress at your service. Welcome to our little home. I wish they wouldn't argue so much. It makes everyone uncomfortable. Sure. Here you go. Good luck to you. I was an outsider like yourself, wandering the world aimlessly, wasting my life trying to seek my fortune. When my eyes beheld the splendor of Oasis, I knew I'd found a holy place. Tree Father Birch allowed me to stay, and I've been here ever since.
Okay.
Actually, you already did some of it. I had to do the ceremony and meet with the Great One. Then Tree Father Birch taught me everything I needed to know about Oasis and how it has to remain a secret. That's why I'm so worried. I just think letting this place spread into the Wasteland would be an unwise decision. That would worry me. I was out there once, like you. I wandered the Wasteland for many years. All I saw was poverty, famine, sickness, hate, and death everywhere I turned. But this place isn't anything like that. We can't allow that kind of evil inside Oasis. We just can't.
You see, I don't buy. That's the argument I don't buy. The argument that they make, that basically they just want to keep this place for themselves. That's not going to play with me. Now, killing Harold's still an option, but it's either kill Harold or spread the place. Because yeah, some green would do everybody good.
Cast aside your bits of technology and marvel at his miracles, outsider.
See, we didn't go down this one, right? Nobody over here. Yeah, this is a boring place. It's just a bunch of wooden seats and some wooden beds, and that's it. Oops. Wrong door. I meant to
You're
go.
a guest among us. And yes, what can I do? I think this place would be lost if it weren't for them. There's no telling what fate may have befallen the Great One if someone like the godless raiders had gotten here first.
I meant to go see Harold. I wonder if you can just tell him what their plans are. I would assume so.
Look, Herbert. She's back. I told you.
Yeah, how is it you're causing all these things to grow?
It's kinda embarrassing, really. Once a year, Bob decides he's gonna go ahead and start growing these weird pods filled with tiny seeds. Well, all it takes is a good wind and the seeds just fly everywhere. I call them Herbert seeds. He hates that. I've been literally rooted to this spot, thanks to Bob, for maybe 20 or 30 years. I can't even remember anymore. Can you imagine being stuck in one place for that long? Not being able to eat, or to read, or to sleep, or anything? In the meantime, I have these tree minders bothering me every day about things I don't even care about. And I can't stand it anymore!
Okay.
I knew you would. That's why I picked you when I saw you coming.
Yeah, how did you see me coming?
I'm telling you, it is possible. Or maybe I'm just losing my mind from all this boredom. I swear, if I try real hard, I can see all around me, like my eyes are in every leaf on every tree. I think it's making Bob kinda jealous, 'cause he was the first tree in my life and all that.
Alright, so we know he's afraid of fire.
Oh, no, 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 no. Fire would be too painful for me and poor old Bob. You keep that stuff away from us. The heart would be just fine, and I won't feel a thing. Yeah, leave it to good old Bob to get me stuck above some caves. Now, my dang feet are cold. Sometimes I feel stuff tickling me, but I think that's just Bob getting back at me for all the times I called him Herbert. I think the best way for you to get down there would be to get the key from the one those loonies call Cypress. There's supposed to be some old gate or something back in the other grove.
Yeah, I already knew that. Okay.
Oh. Okay, let me talk real careful for the slow folks. I was once a man, a long time ago, named Harold. Something in me changed and a weird little tree started growing right out of my head. It kept getting bigger until I ended up stuck inside. When people would ask about it, I decided to name it Bob. You know, like a friend or something. Sometimes I call him Herbert instead of Bob because I get bored and I think it's funny. So, long story short, call me Harold.
Right. Yeah, Herbert is it's a very funny joke. I like, he just keeps saying it, Herbert. Just the name, Herbert. Very funny.
No, don't get me started on them. I'm liable to talk about them all day. It even drives poor old Bob crazy.
Yeah, let's see.
They won't listen to me at all. If I tell them something simple, then it gets done. Otherwise, Birch spends a week looking for a hidden meaning. Plus, he just pops in whenever he wants and starts chanting this nonsense. Sometimes I just sit there silently just to make him mad. That was fun for a while, but even that's getting boring now.
Yeah, and how do they handle most outsiders besides the ones that stayed?
Oh, you wouldn't believe how they handle them. They make them drink this gunk that Poplar makes. Sometimes they just go nuts and start running around. And sometimes when they wake up and see me, they run for the hills. I'll tell you, outsiders are almost as entertaining as the tree minders.
Right, okay, well, I don't see an option to tell him that they want me to put the stuff on his heart, but let's get the last option done.
Actually, the kid is the nicest one of all. Use her name. She sneaks in here sometimes and just lets me talk about stuff I wanna talk about. Bob really likes her too, 'cause she makes me happy.
That's nice. That's very nice. Alright, I guess he doesn't have an opinion on what we're gonna do. First, I'm wondering if this is a separate area or this connects to where we want to go. Oh no. No. This is a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Luckily, we brought this shotgun with us. I was expecting Mirelurks. I was not expecting Mirelurk Kings. Yeah, another quantum. Now we find quantums all over the place, now that we don't need them anymore. Oh, yes. Sniper rifle. Already? What did I pick up? Oh, I picked up a bunch of that Enclave bullshit. Okay, hold on. Just repair all this stuff and drop. Or is that it? Is that this whole cave? There's nothing else here? Yeah, you're right. This is probably just a way to quickly get out if you go in the regular way. Because I don't see anything else to do here. I do like the area, though. It's nice to see something different. Alright, is it this one that has the gate? Nope, this is where you is. You know, that's a good question. I have no idea if those names mean anything or if it's just a weird joke they wrote for this game. I don't know. Oh, it's a rad roach. Great. Hopefully no more Mirelurk Kings. Oh, well, this is interesting. A dead branch tender. Nobody mentioned him.
Take a shot of vitamin M and keep fighting.
Oh, there's a king right there.
Gear up, soldier.
No Bark Noonan is your favorite character? Oh, I missed every shot. Oh, he's shooting me with his weird things. Yeah, I don't know. If I had to pick a favorite character, it'd probably be Yes Man. Yes Man is just amazing. But no Bark Noonan, not bad. Yeah, I don't know much about the Master. I've watched videos of like the final conversation with him, where you're supposed to convince him. I think so. Is that Fallout 1, where you're supposed to convince him that his plan is bad because the super mutants are sterile and he doesn't know it? That could be Fallout 2. I get them confused because I've only read and watched videos. I've never played the game. Yeah, it's nice to have a main antagonist. Yeah, I've seen the video, but it's nice to have a main antagonist who will see logic. Because it feels kind of cheap in this game. Like, at the end, you can talk Autumn down, but it's pointless. Even in New Vegas, the idea that you can talk the guy down after all that happens in the game is ridiculous. I mean, I like it, but it seems pretty ridiculous. Yeah, you can't be the future of humanity if you're sterile. Yeah, the antagonists in this game aren't that good. Eden is interesting because at least he's got a different idea than the rest of the Enclave, but Autumn is not... he's not interesting at all. He's just boring. And they waste... Caesar is an interesting... or Kaisar, whatever you want to say, is interesting, but by the end, the resolution isn't that interesting.
Gear up, soldier.
Something tells me that might be the right way, so we should probably go the other way. I'm always trying to find the wrong way, and this is what happens. I go up here, I go the wrong way, and then I go the right way, and then I go halfway up the wrong way and turn around and think it's the right way, if that makes sense. But this is where we wanted to be, so we can find all the stuff. Nope, I don't want the hammer. I want the cherry bombs. Oh well, got a wrench out of it. This is an interesting scene, though. We got... Oh, crutches! Okay, this made it all worthwhile. We got people playing poker, I guess, or gambling down here, barbecuing. You can't fool me. I see there's something under there. Alright, skill book. Yeah, I just like Yes Man. I just like his dialogue. He's hilarious. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have been programmed this way, but I'm gonna help you anyway if you ask me. Okay. He's hilarious. Mr. House is an interesting character, though. I usually side with Mr. House because I like his speech. And I always feel bad killing Mr. House. It doesn't feel right. I think there's something in this cave. Is there something in this cave? Besides that stuff I already found? Oh, mini nuke. Nope, nothing else.
Gear up, soldier.
$10mm. It was worth, following her around until she got murdered by Talon Company. Oh, there were quite a few people in this cave before all this stuff happened. I hear a heartbeat. I think we've made it. Yep, damp cave. So you're right. That's a drop down. They did an early job on that one instead of most of the Fallout 3 dungeons where you have to go around. You have to go back the way you came to get out. This time they actually have a drop down so you can get out faster. That's nice. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. No. Okay. I think I'm going to go with the liniment. I think I'm going to spread this thing around. I'm sure somebody will kill Harold eventually because... Yeah, this way I can just defer the situation to somebody else. I let it grow. It gets found out by the Wasteland. Eventually, Harold asks somebody who will just kill him without question. And it's not going to be me. I'm just going to defer it. Just going to throw it down. Leave the moral choices to somebody else. If any of them have anything to say about it, they can come down this cave and do it themselves. I killed all the Mirelurks. They can handle it.
our leaders have spoken with the Great One. I hope nothing's wrong.
Oh man, did he gather everybody up and tell them that he was dying, and I didn't actually kill him?
You've done a great deed this day, my friend. The gifts the Great One has bestowed upon us will now take mere decades to breach the confines of Oasis instead of centuries. In your short visit here, I can see you've learned much. That's a rare gift in these turbulent times. I believe there are a few tree minders who wish to speak to you before you depart. I think you'll find their appreciation quite rewarding. Good luck in all your journeys, my friend. I hope your time here has opened your heart as well as it opened your eyes.
Alright, no reward for that, just XP.
Goodness, it's wonderful to see.
Yeah, who's got the gifts?
Yes, I believe Branch Tender Linden, Bloom Sear Poplar, and my little Yew mentioned they had some things for you as gifts. Such is our tradition when honored guests are preparing to leave. Rejoice in the knowledge that one day all the barren rock and sand of this dead wasteland will become vibrant with green once again. There's so much to prepare for, so much to do.
Let's talk to Harold. He's probably not happy.
So, it looks like you decided to do things their way, huh? How come?
Yeah, I could see that. It's just, yeah, like most of the time I'd agree with you. It's super unrealistic that every dungeon in Skyrim has like a back exit somehow. But then again, like when I'm playing it, I feel it. Like I think it's just because of the reason I play, the way I play. I'm always looking at every nook and cranny, anyways. So when I have to backtrack, it's just a backtrack. I never find anything I missed because I already found everything usually. So it's just a walk back and forth. It was especially annoying in Arafu, having to go down to the tunnels just to talk to the guy. It takes like 2 minutes straight of walking with nothing happening. But, you know, yeah, it depends. It depends. And I think they can it's weird that they do it in Skyrim, because I think they can get away with it a lot easier in a game like Fallout, because you're mostly in buildings that can have back exits and things like that. And whereas in Skyrim, it's always hidden doors and mechanisms and weird stuff like that. Alright, let's answer him. You're obviously crazy. I'm not the killing type. You become an important part of their life. That's a good answer.
So, they really need me that badly, huh? I guess I never thought of it that way. Awfully selfish of me. Should we give him another chance? Herbert? Fine. I mean, Bob. I still think it's funny when I call him Herbert.
Alright, hey, you know what? I feel pretty good, but you know, he seemed pretty okay with the solution on that. Usually, I'm pretty sure I've killed him every time I've played this game. So now that I've done it this way, he seems okay with it, so I guess it's a good way to go.
Okay. Wave bye-bye, Bob. Oh, come on. Move a branch at least. Oh, wait.
Alright, sounds like a good way to end things. Yeah, Arafu has a slight shortcut, but it's not really a shortcut. You still gotta go through 2 load screens to get to it, either way. I wish there was just like, hey, drop in and get in there. Like, especially since you have to go back to talk to him specifically to give him... You have to go through the dungeon, talk to him, go back to the town, and then go back again. It's just kind of time-consuming.
Hello again, outsider.
Okay, Father Birch should be unhappy with me.
What is it, outsider? Although his influence will spread through the wasteland one day, that day is still a long way off. For now, we'll remain ever vigilant and watch the wasteland for anything that could threaten this sanctuary. Goodbye!
Okay, he's not really mad. He's dealing with it. That's nice. You got a gift for me.
Ah, it's nice to have the pleasure of your company again. I've never known someone to show as much caring as you did towards us. It seems to be rare to run into anyone like that anymore. That's partly why I never returned to my former life after I found myself in this place. Allow me to present a piece of my past to you, friend. Perhaps it will serve you better than it served me.
Oh, a unique power armor, huh?
I'll remain here and help in any way that I can. I owe them my life, and I intend to repay that debt until my last breath.
That's intriguing. I don't think I've ever seen this. Big guns +5, strength +1, agility -1. But it's in such bad shape. Yeah, that could be nice. Hold on. I don't think I'm going to drop my medical power armor, though. I spent a lot of time getting this. Yeah, you guys can have a Gatling laser.
Ah, outsider. Back again, I see. What do you want? I'll do what I do best. I'll make sure Oasis never falls, even if it means my own death. I trust.
Oh, you get a perk if you kill him? Yeah, that sounds about right. Like I said, I don't remember. But it's a perk. Bark skin. I assume that's some kind of defensive perk, right? Well, I looked up the solution because I was mad when I was in Rivet City and I'm trying to figure out how to get both rewards. I knew there was a way. And the way is you have to tell Harkin that you want to kill you have to tell Harkness that you want to kill the guy personally, and then you can kill him. Then you can tell him about Harkness and then kill him. And my problem was I didn't tell him I wanted to kill him, so he would just get knocked out.
I'm very happy to see you again, savior of Oasis.
Oh well, no. I don't need the perk. I'll be fine.
I somehow knew you'd be the one to make the changes that Leaf Mother Laurel desired. I helped to create the hoods that you see all tree minders wear. It's said that the cloth has a part of the Great One's spirit woven into the fibers. I present this to you as thanks. Wear this with pride and bring the message of renewal to all the corners of the Wasteland.
Alright, Poplar's hood. That's another unique item.
Look to the future and seek the true meaning of what transpired here. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'll find it. I see a woman searching in vain for a relative long lost. Please, I must...
Okay, I think she's a little behind because I already found my dad and he's dead. Thank you very much. Okay,
We
see what
welcome
she's
you
got.
always with outstretched arms. Hey, my second best friend in the whole wide world.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I think you're pretty swell for someone from out there. And you were really nice to me too. I was gonna give this to my bestest friend Harold, but he doesn't have pockets, the silly head. This is a charm that my parents gave me for my 5th birthday. It's really neat. Take it.
Use bear charm. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe go play with Harold? I want to hear another one of his super swell stories.
Use bear charm has permanently increased your speech skill by 10 points. Oh, well.
May the sap of...
Not so useful, but I'll take it. Is that like a thing I can hold? Yes, it is. So I can just take it out. I just store it with all my other stuff that I'm keeping for no reason. Oh yeah, no. Fallout 4 has very little, and I like Piper myself personally. Like some of your companions are good. Piper's good, Curie's good, and Valentine's pretty good, especially in the DLC. But none of the characters that aren't your companions are interesting in any way, pretty much. A shady hat gives me sneak +5 and perception +1. This gives me sneak +10 and agility +1. So I think we might be wearing a Poplar's hood from now on. Put the shady hat away for once. Because that helps balance out my armor, which takes my agility -1, so that makes everything even Steven.
It's good to see you again, outsider.
That was everybody, right? I talked to you.
What do you want?
Ah, outsider. Back again, I see.
Yeah, I think that was everybody.
Outsider. Back again, I see.
Oh, except for you. What do you have to say,
It's
Maple?
good to see you again, outside. Yes, outsider. Whatever the Tree Father or Leaf Mother would have me do, I'm still theirs to obey.
Right, simple enough. Everybody seems to have come in. Everybody seems happy with the outcome, so that's which never happens. So that's nice. I think I have everything I need to build another railway and repair this one. That's going to be nice. It's going to be real nice.
It's good to see you alive and...
What do I need exactly? Steam gate. Okay, fission battery. I'm sure I have some. Well, it's good to see you too. And another steam gauge assembly. I can make another one. Alright, and we're going to have a good quality railway rifle. Railway rifle. Alright, now we gotta find something to replace because I don't want too many guns. Even though the railway is really not that good, I want to use it. So let's replace the RPG, or the SMG, with the railway rifle. Take a use bear charm out. Alright, looking stylish.
You appear to have been wounded, madam.
Even if,
May
yeah.
I suggest you utilize your infirmary?
Yeah, even in Fallout 1, you do everything they want, and they still are like, no, you can't come back in. Yep. Everybody ending up happy is never a good sign. Well, let's just say that something's probably going to happen down the line. Everybody's going to die there anyway, so.
Here.
They're happy for now, but that never lasts.
Yeah? You need something?
Oh, she just gave me straight up 15 bottle caps. That's nice. Oh, she didn't reset yet. Okay, we're gonna just have to wait this out until her inventory resets. Yeah, we got the trees growing, so it's only a matter of years before somebody finds it that shouldn't, and everybody ends up dead anyway. So, yeah, I'm sure something horrible will happen eventually.
Hey, don't mind the smoke.
Nope, she's still not ready, but let's have her repair our stuff.
Don't.
That's all. Yeah, all it would take is one fire, and you could screw everything up. And they're close. They've got torches out there just sitting in the ground. You never know. One day it could just happen.
Oh, hey!
Here we go. She reset. Okay. She's got a good condition Chinese assault rifle. Take that. One bobby pin. All the ammo. Still no power armor though. I would have liked a nice suit of power armor so I could repair mine, but nobody seems to want to sell that. Let's just get rid of these pulse mines. We don't need them. Oh, I still have Birch's sap in my inventory. And it weighs something. No, that's no good. Okay.
Good hunting!
Can't do that to me. You can't have a quest item weigh something. It looks like I can just drop it. Let me go back to my house and see if I can put it away. Yeah, okay. I'll just put it away. Another unique item.
Oh, madam.
Alright, what to do now? That's the question. What do we want to do now? I think we should do Canterbury Commons. That's one of the best quests after we go to Rivet City and see what they have for sale. Let's find out about the Antagonizer and the Mechanist.
Hello! I really hope you're not thinking. If you want any of the...
Oh, he's got a suit of power armor. Thank you. This was worth the trip. Okay.
Another satisfied?
Alright. Repair this. Now we're talking. 32. It's still not that good, but it's something at least. Why is my damage reduction down so much? Should be higher than that, I think. Okay, I'm 13 without. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, that was weird. I wonder if that was some kind of glitch where it wouldn't have counted, or it was just visual.
Medic armor reporting for duty, ma'am.
Right.
Let me or a security officer know.
Welcome to Potomac. I think.
I don't think anybody can repair better than Moira.
What? Take a look around.
At least nobody here can. Never anything good, but it's okay.
Thanks.
We still have almost 15,000 caps, so it won't be a problem. Now we've got this.
Everything looks okay here.
Hey.
Alright, what's the fastest way over here? I guess we'll start at Chevy Chase North. Right? Or Scrapyard. Let's start at Scrapyard. Make our way over there. Hello, guys.
Hey, local. Shouldn't you be banging rocks together
Hey,
or something?
local, shouldn't you be banging rocks together or something? Why don't you go bother the Brotherhood or something?
Move along, please.
Oh, they have a nice Protectron. It's a combat Protectron. That's pretty cool. Oh, a new radio station too. This could be interesting. Radio tower.
Kick some ass.
What are you? No, I finally found some friendly people and they're outcasts. I haven't done their mission yet. I forgot where their location is, but we'll get to it. They want me to bang some rocks together. That's what they want. They're very funny. They're hilarious. They think it's a nice joke. Okay, well this looks like a thing. This looks like a place. Oh yeah, some shit's going down here. Some texture popping and all that good stuff, and a missile launcher. And a bunch of guys. So, alright. It's a good place to take another break. Another bathroom break. Yeah, the Enclave. There's an... No, they're not Enclave. Those were Outcasts. Those were Brotherhood of Steel Outcasts, not Enclave. They have a place and they have a mission. And I'm pretty sure their mission... I can't remember. They want you to collect something. I'm not sure what it is. Fusion batteries or something? And they give you... They're another place that give you money for things like how the Brotherhood gives you book money and the guy gives you money for scrap metal and stuff. Yeah, they buy stuff off you. But if you get in good with them, I'm pretty sure they let you in there. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly. I gotta remember what I need to collect for them and start collecting it, because I don't remember what it is. I want to say it might be fission batteries, but we'll find out one day. Or maybe I'll find out right now. Maybe I'll look it up. But I'll be back.